Salve a tutti ragazzi e bentornati a MyShosha. Oggi giochiamo per la prima volta Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater, il remake di uno dei miei giochi preferiti. Fidatevi, questa è una delle storie più belle di sempre. Non so se sarà una serie, dipende da voi. Superiamo 10.000 mi piace per questo video e questa sera alle ore 19:15 vi carico la parte 2, ma su MyShosha Live. È lì che continuerà la serie, quindi iscrivetevi al canale. Ma se non avete mai sentito parlare della saga di Metal Gear, tranquilli, si inizia da questo capitolo. Non dovete conoscere niente, ma sappiate che è un capolavoro e mantiene tutto del gioco originale, ma è stato ricreato con la Real Engine 5, che gli conferisce una grafica incredibile. Guardate che bello. E anche il gameplay è stato modernizzato con la possibilità di personalizzare l'HUD e la mappatura dei tasti e tutta una serie di migliorie. E c'è anche la possibilità di giocare con la versione originale. Infatti c'è l'opzione nuovo stile o lo stile Legacy, con la telecamera vecchio stile fissa e altre chicche per veri nostalgici. Giocate a questo capolavoro, vi lascio il link in descrizione per maggiori info e per prendere anche voi il gioco. Io lo giocherò su PS5 Pro, ma è disponibile anche per Xbox e Steam. Quindi grazie Konami per l'opportunità. Iniziamo Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Ragazzi, voi non avete idea che nostalgia mi sta prendendo, perché io ricordo perfettamente il giorno in cui ho acquistato Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, perché ai tempi era il 3 e fu un qualcosa di incredibile. Snake Eater, colonna sonora, storia, personaggi. Io davvero vi esorto, anzi vi costringo a seguire questa serie.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
Quindi
20 minutes to drop off.
avete capito, siamo sull'orlo della guerra fredda. I rapporti tra gli Stati Uniti e l'URSS
Ready to go.
sono piuttosto tesi.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Seguite ragazzi, seguite bene la storia perché, ripeto, è una delle più belle in assoluto. E davvero sono molto curioso di scoprire come sarà. Cioè io ho visto tutti i trailer, tutto,
Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector.
però poi dopo giocarci è diverso.
Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
E poi qui inizia tutto. Inizia tutto così.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Sì, preparatevi a scene incredibili,
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Sunrise.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate bailout bottle.
This is one for the history books. The world's first Halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop-off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
Che figata. Ovviamente non è solamente una delle storie più belle, ha anche uno dei finali più clamorosi in assoluto, Quindi davvero ragazzi, io so che è in inglese, dovete seguirlo, ok. Vale ogni singolo secondo della vostra attenzione.
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the Virtuous mission.
La missione virtuosa.
No, the Virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission. Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well,
E adesso
about
ci
2 years
briefano.
ago,
Ah,
a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB 754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov. Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin into orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket.
quindi Sokolov, l'uomo che
After
cerchiamo noi,
Gagarin's flight,
è
Sokolov
un
left
grandissimo
rocket
scienziato.
development,
Faccio
become the
breve.
head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story. So why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid.
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the West. We used a mole to get the family out first and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba.
Ah, ragazzi, ovviamente è un po' metapolitica, cioè ovviamente Sokolov è un personaggio inventato che però si intreccia nelle vere storie. So che adesso, perché lo so, tanti di voi sembreranno un po' confusi, non riescono a seguire. Ragazzi, fidatevi di me, ci stanno briefando per quanto riguarda quello che vedremo, quello che andrà a fare il nostro Snake adesso, il nostro Jack anzi. Tutto quello che sta avvenendo adesso è avvenuto prima. È la missione, è il perché si sta lanciando. Dobbiamo recuperare quel Sokolov e ci sta spiegando un po' il contesto. Questo lo so che è sottolineare l'ovvio, ma è importante per magari voi più giovani o per chi non è avvezzo a questo tipo di narrazione. Ma ragazzi, fidatevi di me.
And so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handed him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight.
Ti salveremo noi, tranquillo.
Then a
Sokolov.
month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No, according to our intelligence, he's in Selinoyarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
Cioè, raga, guardate che roba, ma guardate che roba, scusate, io questa cosa l'ho vissuta anni e anni fa. E rivederla così è incredibile,
Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selinoyarsk in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov and bring him back to the west.
Vado in prima persona. Oh. Ok, dobbiamo recuperare Sokolov.
If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking.
Facile come bere un bicchiere d'acqua. Sokolov vuole venire con noi. Ha detto salvatemi.
Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat proven.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat Talon?
She's equipped with 2 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as 2 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong, you'll be eating dinner, breakfast, and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
E così sarà. E così sarà. Ma letteralmente, questo non è uno spoiler, però vedrete ragazzi, vedrete. E per i tempi era super innovativo. Doversi procacciare il cibo. No vabbè, è una roba incredibile. Scusate se lo ripeto spesso ragazzi, però voi non avete idea. Era davvero un qualcosa di mai visto. Tante cose che poi non... vedete, abbiamo perso già lo zaino. E che entrata in scena, eh? Capone. Snake con il suo doppiatore originale. Sapete che il primo Metal Gear Solid, l'1, quello per PlayStation 1, fu anche doppiato in italiano. Però, ecco, in questi casi ti dico, l'originale è tanta roba. Ancora non abbiamo giocato, eh?
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory.
Ah, vorrei fare una cosa, ragazzi. Dopo questa scena metto il nome di chi parla sui sottotitoli. Magari è più semplice per voi.
Somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
What, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
Major
You've
Zero.
one before, haven't you?
In survival training?
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be
Cambiato
seen by
nome.
the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand
Vabbè.
in front of... I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function.
E vabbè,
Snake,
ragazzi.
go get your backpack.
Tocca a noi, andiamoci a fare un po' di tutorial, però inizia adesso la nostra avventura su Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater e è un sogno per me, ragazzi. Guardate quanto era figo Snake. Vi ricordo che il gioco è un gioco stealth, quindi noi si gioca per non farsi beccare, per non farsi vedere dai nemici. Non andremo lì con le armi, pum pum, spara spara. Oddio, puoi anche giocare così, però non è proprio il modo in cui andrebbe giocato, ecco. I Metal Gear nascono come giochi stealth ed erano innovativi proprio per quello.
The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak,
Buono.
as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She?
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
John.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My
Che sta?
frequency is 145.73.
To Snake. Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't
The
you?
boss.
A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
Boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's right. It's me.
Ragazzi, preparatevi.
Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret mission. You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure, but what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face.
Ascoltate bene queste parole, eh?
And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top-secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You're a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your code name is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes?
It's good to hear your voice again.
Same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC? Close quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the Major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget, this is a stealth mission.
È una missione segreta, stealth, evitiamo
Snake,
tutto.
try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Che figo. Devo dirvi un sacco di cose. Mettetele a fuoco, tenetele a mente le parole che ha detto adesso The Boss. Quella che...
Commencing virtuous mission, now.
Ha detto la frase mia. Inizia adesso la missione virtuosa. Ragazzi, sì, inizia davvero adesso. Vi spiego tutto, però vi dicevo, tenetele a mente perché è importante. Avete visto come il rapporto che hanno in questo momento Snake e The Boss è un rapporto che va oltre il mentore e allievo, oltre quasi il madre-figlio. È un amore un po' strano, però quello che avete capito con tipo di narrazione che vi deve accendere un po' il cervello è che tutto quello che sa Snake è grazie a The Boss che lo ha addestrato, gli ha insegnato tutto, ma a un certo punto per una missione segreta lei è scomparsa del tutto, così, pum. Gli ha provato a spiegare adesso The Boss il perché, gli ha spiegato un po' di cose facendo un po' di retorica, no? E lo stesso Snake, vedete che la incalzava chiedendogli e lei sostanzialmente continuava a fare la mentore e a spiegargli le cose. Ora, è molto importante quello che ha detto. Il vigore è importante perché se avremo poco vigore mireremo male, le nostre ferite si rimargineranno più lentamente, insomma c'è tutta una dinamica importantissima. Il cibo si potrebbe deteriorare e se andiamo a mangiare un cibo ammuffito poi il nostro Snake vomiterà, quindi insomma tanta roba, ragazzi. Abbiamo una barretta di calorie, vabbè, ce l'abbiamo un po' di roba. Ok, mentre per la mimetizzazione, ragazzi, ovviamente in base a dove ci troviamo dobbiamo cambiare il nostro vestito. Vedete, in questo momento abbiamo il 15% di mimetizzazione, permette di confondersi negli scenari e ingannare i nemici. In questo caso noi stiamo in mezzo al fogliame, mi metto fogliame, certo non mi metto il nero così mi faccio vedere da tutti, insomma. E in faccia mi metterei quella bosco. Così sto già al 50% nascosto. Se dovessi fare così 65, 90%. Sì, ti vedo benissimo. Ok, 100% è impossibile. Ecco, vedete? Vedete qua, ragazzi, abbiamo uno Snake subito. Vai. Adesso dovremo ottenere, esatto, un serpente. Possiamo anche mirare in prima persona, Dei gadget fighissimi, tipo la pillola di morte apparente. Cioè, se ci beccano, noi ci prendiamo la pillola e moriamo a tutti gli effetti, viene pure la schermata. Freghiamo i nemici in questo modo, poi dopo ci dobbiamo prendere la pillola del risveglio per tornare in vita. È un po' quello che facevano le spie tantissimi anni fa. Ovviamente morivano e basta, non tornavano in vita. Vedete, lì c'è un coccodrillo. Io me lo eviterei, però potrei anche sparare lì alle api, farlo cadere, creare un diversivo. È tanta roba, ragazzi, è tanta roba. Vabbè, diciamo che non c'era bisogno di guardarlo col canocchiale. Ah. Vabbè, stiamo imparando, ok? Guarda che fa. Ho fatto il chigno. Oh, ci penso io. È esattamente quello che faremo. Glielo faremo cadere in testa. Vediamo. Vedete? Apicoltore. Ah, scappa, scappa. E mi crea un diversivo. Oddio. Ma che sei pazzo. Dovevamo arrivare qui. Tra un po' cambiamo anche il vestito perché mi sa che abbiamo bisogno di qualcosa di rosso.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump.
Andiamo.
I can't see Sokolov from here. The security is pretty tight. There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
Ok, adesso tocca a noi, ragazzi. Adesso tocca davvero a noi. Purtroppo non sappiamo quanta gente c'è. Ok. Preso in testa, non lo dovrebbero vedere. Però ne abbiamo visto un altro qua. Ah, eccolo lì. Vabbè. Da bravi. Cioè, comunque, ragazzi, a livello di game design è qualcosa di assurdo. Gli sparo in testa. Va giù. Possiamo prendere forse dall'alto. Guarda questa. Oh. Però mi sono fatto perché? Troppo, frate, troppo. Stai ricaricando? Mi dispiace. No, gli ho beccato la radio. Vabbè. Non volevo. Non si gioca così, ragazzi. Non si gioca così. Bisogna fare stealth. Però volevo anche provare le cose nuove. No, l'avevo preso. Ma va a dormire, l'avevo preso. Vieni che non ti faccio niente. Questo l'avevo preso, ragazzi. Mi sei rigirato all'ultimo. Comunque dovremmo avercela fatta. Si poteva fare tutto molto molto meglio, Però vabbè, è nata così, dai. Ho fatto rumore, scusate. Ah, perché ho finito il silenziatore, giustamente. Vabbè, insomma, ci sono 1000 dinamiche. Si poteva fare in 1000 modi diversi. Noi l'abbiamo fatto così un po' alla bene in meglio. Oddio, Sokolov, che stai facendo? Sta bruciando tutto. Eccolo, il grande scienziato che ha scelto gli Stati Uniti e non vuole tornare nella sua madre patria. Quindi immaginate che cacchio ha visto questo e che ha creato.
Are you one of Volgin's men?
Volgin?
You'll never get it from me.
No. I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word. But we've got no time for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of GRU. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power.
Lui è il super cattivo.
The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me.
Capite? Quindi c'è un gioco di potere nella stessa
In
Russia.
the process, or so it would seem. Volgin will come. I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Leave it to me.
By the way, your Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak it?
From my mentor.
Dalla mia guida, dal suo mentore, The boss.
America's truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts?
No. I have no love for this place. Let's go.
Quindi avete capito, ragazzi, c'è Volgin, questo il super cattivo del gioco, che vuole mettere le mani sull'arma che sta
Major, this is
creando
Snake. Sokolov is
Sokolov.
safe with me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I had to kill them. There was no other way. But no one will know we were involved.
I see.
What about the boss?
We lost contact with the boss some time ago.
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
Forse sì, o forse no.
Freeze!
So this is the legendary boss.
Oh, 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 oh. Che personaggi incredibili.
We meet at last.
Ocelot.
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz. What's a crew soldier doing here?
Soldier?
He's the Ocelot commander.
That's Major Ocelot to you. Don't you forget it.
Ocelot.
Sokolov is ours. Now get out of here.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
Ve l'ha spiegato. Cioè, Volgin vuole Ocelot, scusate, Sokolov. E quindi c'è una disputa interna tra gli stessi soldati russi. Quindi questi erano del KGB, che sarebbe un po' la CIA. Vabbè, questo è Ocelot, che diventerà poi Revolver Ocelot. Quindi al momento usa armi. Cioè, che figata, ragazzi. Bene, grazie.
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the GRU.
Sokolov, take cover.
Comunque, raga, vi giuro, mi ricordavo che questo momento arrivava molto più là nel gioco.
You're not the boss, are you?
No.
operatives!
What is that stance? Huh. That gun. If you're not the boss, then die. Major! Leave it! Shoot the other one!
Che figata, raga, che figata. Questa è la tecnica che ci ha insegnato The Boss. Gli si è inceppato il proiettile. Vabbè, comunque ragazzi, qua vorrei fare un sacco di collegamenti, ma non li farò, non li farò. Però, insomma, chissà sa. I proiettili che si inceppa, vabbè, altre cose. C'è il dardo. Oppure sta cosa che se tu per esempio spari in testa si addormentano subito, se gli spari al braccio si addormentano dopo un po'. Gli puoi rompere la radio, insomma, raga, è pazzesco, anche a distanza di tutti questi anni. Poi come detto il gameplay è stato un po' modernizzato, insomma c'è un po' di possibilità. Quello lì, il proiettile inceppato.
You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do. But testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
You filthy American dog!
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
Pretty good.
Che clamoroso. Incredibile pensare come poi dopo come la storia si evolverà, no? Prenderà le sue vie. Questo è il primo incontro con Ocelot, che poi appunto come detto, poi glielo dice, no? Saresti più per una revolver.
Do you read me?
I read you. Snake, you all right?
I've run into a few snags. These guys were after Sokolov too. Apparently they were taking orders from a GRU colonel named Volgan.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to Sokolov. Something between the KGB and GRU. Between Khrushchev's supporters and Volgan's.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off by himself, but I'll catch up to him.
We're counting on you.
Beh, comunque ragazzi, se ci pensate, per il momento io adesso non so quanto sarà stata lunga questa prima parte, no? Cioè, tra tagli e tutto, però abbiamo giocato relativamente poco, c'è tantissima storia, ma vi assicuro che anche il gameplay è tanta roba, adesso è ancora tutto introduttivo.
You okay?
Those men were from the Ocelot unit.
Spetsnaz?
Yes. The best GRU has to offer. They're coming for me. I'm finished.
Calm down. I'll get you out of here, I promise. And we've got some of the best backup we could ask for.
Look.
That's what they were making you build?
Yes. The Shagohod. The dreaded behemoth. A tank capable of launching nuclear IRBMs.
It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain?
Oh, yes. And without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo. Is that thing finished?
No, this is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2.
The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War?
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A world war.
I had no choice but to cooperate. I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to America, quickly. They cannot complete it without my help.
Got it. Let's go.
The boss. The boss.
Boss?
Good work, Jack.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me.
Hornets?
State per assistere a un mindfuck incredibile. Già il fatto che questo qui utilizzi le vespe. Mamma mia, che gente, ragazzi, che gente. Questa è la squadra di The Boss.
My friends, let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
The Fear.
We will fight with you once more.
The Pain.
Welcome back, boss.
Now
Mamma
that
mia,
all
ragazzi.
5 of us are together, it's time we go to the depths of hell itself.
The End, la fine. E questo, The Sorrow.
It's raining blood. Is he crying?
Kuwabara, Kuwabara. Ah, what a joyful scene.
Colonel Vogan.
Welcome to my country. And to my unit.
Boss, What is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear warheads. These will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Who is he? Another one of your disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us Cobras. He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
He's seen my face. We can't let him live. If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished. He must die.
Wait. He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him. Jack, you can't come with us.
Pazzesco.
The new blood has been rejected.
Are we done here?
Now, onto Sokolov's research facility.
Shagohod is ours.
Cioè, ragazzi, le leggete le sottotrame, il fatto che il gruppo di The Boss, la mentore del nostro Jack, del nostro Snake, siano i Cobra e lui è uno Snake.
My place is with them now.
E inoltre gli ha detto: tu non puoi venire con noi perché non hai ancora trovato un'emozione da portare nella battaglia. E loro sono The Sorrow, The Fear,